So we're once again live.
I'll be right back. I'm going to check the weather situation.
Yep. Is that where you're going to be, Graves?
Now.
If we need to shift all back one, so she can technically see in, but let her be in there. So she'd be where I am. I'd be where the skeleton is. Etc. Etc.
Okay. I need a dexterity save from both of your skeletons. Zombies. And I'm going to assume that you're scooted back and that Frank's not, or sorry, Tim's not actually right, which is my assumption.
Yeah.
Just like Frederick's
the
there.
whole line's basically a strip back.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
It is a -2.
Yeah, so I think a skeleton actually has better. That's why I was like, this actually matters.
Yeah, that's that was Rain because he's further down. So this will be Frank. No, Frank lit.
Hey, good job, Frank.
So Frank only takes half damage as the room just erupts in flame. I say erupts. It's within 20 feet of where. It's within 20 feet of where Frank is.
Okay.
So Frank takes 10, the other one takes 19.
I mean, the floor is Rora's graves. That answered my question. We've done everything except step on green so far.
I think we already assumed that if we step on a green, it will turn into a yellow. Maybe?
You did not see that happen. When you stepped on the yellow, nothing happened?
Well, yeah, I'm assuming it because I stepped off a yellow. Oh, I didn't step back on the yellow, did
No.
I? Okay. I was thinking step on them 3 times and hit red. We'll see what happens if I step on a green.
Okay.
My computer
I'm back.
Nothing happens.
By the way, what happened on the X? Did they take damage?
Explosion.
Yeah, an explosion happened.
Okay.
You might even say a mine exploded.
Got it. We just throw fire resistance on the fire genasi and have him just run on every square. Easy.
I mean...
Right, Austral? You'll be fine.
Don't think it works like that.
We just give you Long Strider. You just outrun all the fire. You resist whatever you don't outrun.
And now they all turn to ice. Sorry.
Look, bro, I got nothing for that.
All right. So when
the other zombie down one.
Yep. So he steps on the gray square, and it is a red light on.
So that tells us there's probably one within 1.
Yeah, but one of them, I'm assuming, has to remove that barrier.
Yeah.
But to be fair, if this was actual Minesweeper, the green skeleton, shouldn't that be red as well? Spot should be red as well? Because it's within 1 square of the X.
It is within 1 square of the X, but it is still green.
Esque.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For clarification on mines, I don't want to give away the puzzle, but the color or the number rather on Minesweeper is based on how many mines it's touching.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And also, I messed up. The one that's down here that just turned red is actually yellow.
Yellow?
Yeah, the one down here. That's actually yellow, not red. Sorry.
I'm going to test the theory and see if diagonals make a difference, I guess.
Okay.
Go diagonally up.
Nothing happens. Here, I should
That
mark
could
some.
mean anything.
I mean, in theory, you had already stepped on that one to get down to the yellow.
So the ones I just marked. Oh, that's GM layer. Good job. These have all been pressed. Anything that doesn't have a line on it or a color on it has not been pressed.
Yeah, basically, all the white lines are ones we know are safe. More or less.
Correct.
I'm going to have my, start having the zombie make his way to the top, and we're going to go all the way around. So I already touched this one. Already touched this one. I haven't touched this green one yet.
If it has a light on it, they're already pressed down.
Okay, so green is safe. So
Yep.
here's the first square I haven't touched yet.
Okay. An explosion goes off. Technically, people in the hallway are safe.
That was hard corner.
Just eating popcorn at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I need a deck save from both zombies.
Oh, Frank.
I think that we're losing our zombies now.
Undead Fortitude.
Oh, right. So they just gotta make, 26.
There's also some dead kobolds I can go back and get to further the experiment.
I was say, yeah, I was say she's got
Yeah.
fodder.
Yeah.
So you said they have 22 health. Ron is negative 11. If you want to do a con save for that. And Tim is no, she's negative 22. Ron is negative 22 and Frank is negative 11.
Graves, silly question. Do you still have a dispel magic?
Actually, I can do it twice more.
And it dispels in what range?
I think it was 120 feet.
Okay.
Would you go ahead and roll for Frank, please? Yeah, okay. Both your zombies explode.
Okay, now that we know that they're dead, dispel the room.
Which magical effect are you going to target?
The wall.
The wall? Which wall?
There's more than one magic wall.
The barrier.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, the barrier.
All right, roll it for me. A spell attack.
Well, that macro didn't work.
Like, was anyone else just like slowly leaning in, like, yeah?
Hey, we're up to a 15 now. 15th level spell.
I jotted
The
in her
shield
info notes.
vanishes.
So, Magic Eyes.
I got one more.
Yeah.
The gym. Is it the Evo? Or is it the floor that's the Evo?
The floor is the Evo.
Floor's the Evo.
What's the
Thank you
gym?
for not making me go into the room.
You can just tell.
Okay.
The floor has been exploding.
I mean,
Yeah.
you physically know there's a path that gets you close enough to the gym to see it.
Yes. I will follow that path very carefully until the gem is within
Hey, give
anything
me a
from.
dex save. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was gonna say spot.
By the way, quick question: are the zombies like completely like melted, or are they just dead but still there?
They have been turned to dust.
Very hot fire.
And yeah, the crystal, it's the same kind of magic that you saw in the.
Sounds like conjuration.
Indeed.
Okay. I will then head back.
Where would that take us? Assuming it's the same.
Don't know.
Because the only other option is dispelling and basically spending hours just dispelling all of the crystals, and it's gonna get a shit ton of beer bat kitten just attacked my face. Sounds like a cat.
And I think we got 3 per day.
She has.
Yeah.
And no, she's got to do her animate dead come the morning.
Yeah.
Well, not anymore. I'm minus 10. We could jump next to it and touch it.
Yeah, there's enough room for a leaping jump.
Chances are that I mean, one of those has to be trapped right in front of it.
Oh, obviously.
I really don't want you touching any more gems.
But they're so shiny.
Not here.
But
Not until someone else does.
okay.
Touch it.
Well, it's one of those. If we do it, we need to go there as a group to do it. Because if it's conjuration and it operates like the other, it's going to send us somewhere, and it's going to send us somewhere that they didn't want us to go because they put a barrier in front of it. So it might be a shortcut, or a Gygaxian death portal.
Okay, so how many steps you got to take a running jump?
You gotta move.
There's
10.
There's plenty of room.
You could definitely run and jump over it without any problem.
Fargash, are you willing to be our test dummy?
Sure.
Maybe cast resistance on yourself before you go, and I'll slap a guidance on you as well.
Yeah, I cast resistance on myself.
Godspeed, little lizard. Godspeed. I like that you take the path that has like definitive danger.
Well, I jump once I reach the red square.
Okay. You made it. No problem.
Okay, now touch it. Or study it. You know, also a valid option.
What do you do, my gosh?
Arcana check, 19.
As you look at it, you are completely sure it's just like the other ones. It's definitely some kind of teleportation.
Definitely a teleportation spell. Should I touch it?
This would be a group consensus because if he touches it, we're all touching it.
Yeah.
It's one of those. If you can get, I would want us to be at our peak before we go down any either down the hole we made or through that. This is safe, as safe as room as any. Once you can get back here. Cough, cough. An actual long rest.
Yeah. Long rest would probably be a.
Because we've got time. We got at least a week. It took us not even 2 days to get this far.
I mean, to be fair, I don't have any health damage, and I've cast a level 1 spell and a level 2 spell, so I don't really need a long rest. But if the rest of the group wants one, then
Well, our
yeah.
cleric's down to a level 3 spell slot.
Oh my gosh. Push it.
Oh, my voice in the head. You're not helpful.
I
No,
mean,
not the shape.
this actually does feel like the better option of the two that we've seen.
Yes.
But I
I
wouldn't
mean,
want us
because
to
the other
go.
pathway is covered in blood, remember?
No, that was just
Yes.
I know.
Oddly, like very archaic streaks.
yeah.
Like some poor kobold just crawled in a very specific pattern. So again, we either go down there with some resources already expended, or we make this our preparatory rest, go through our stock, divvy up some potions, make sure everyone has at least 1 or 2, properly prepare before touching the magic crystal that teleports us to Lord knows where. So, or we go down the stairs. So we have 3 votes, 1, 2, or 3. Let's go around
Well,
the
what are the
board.
options again? I was reading this.
Option 1, we all run over there right now, touch the gym, and warp out wherever it wants us to go with our cleric down resources, I down resources and health, Austral down a resource, and everyone else more or less fine.
Yeah.
Or we take our proper long rest, get ourselves sorted out, because we did, for the record, far as we're concerned, lost our Lorzod to some trap or other, as far as we know in character, random flower trap. Take a rest, sort out our potions, because I've got to make sure that we all have at least 1 or 2 potions on everyone for that, oh shit, Jim is down, run over and shove a potion down his throat moment. Which would also let her go grab some of the kobold bodies and pop her last third level, to be able to replenish her stock. And then we go down this little rabbit hole, fully prepared, rested up, and ready to go.
Well, being that we have a few characters that are down some things, especially since Grave only has 1 spell left, 1 level 3 spell left,
Yeah,
we should long rest, I think, if we can.
And then it becomes, do we go down the gym or do we go down the doorway, the tunnel that we opened up? Those
I like the gym route.
Like, the gym was behind a barrier. It feels the logical route.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, we're gonna post up here in this room. Prototype Frederick taking up the hall. Everyone else take a little rest, and those who are hell and hardy on, particularly with dark vision, on watch. In case like Kobold Patrol comes back home and goes, "Oh dear God, not Billy."
Oh dear God, everybody's dead.
Everybody
Yeah.
said Dave.
Oh look, there's so and so and so and so.
So,
Is that the plan?
Graves, go grab you 2 more kobold bodies, bring them in, zombie them up, so we have a nice front line wall there taking up that hallway. But yeah, that'd be the plan.
All right.
Any votes in opposition? Okay, so there we go.
Vargas going to lean back against this wall here since he already made himself into this corner. I'm afraid that if I walk in either direction, I'm forward, I'm going to trigger a mine.
And that's where we're going to call it for the night.